on retail, doing our first kind of camera on me video. So bear with me. I'm usually on the other side of the camera. Not really good with the camera being on me. But we're going to go into about buying your first Lowe's truck. Are you ready to buy your first Lowe's truck? And yeah, so let's get into it. Let's do that. Lowe's trucks are everywhere on the market right now. You'll see them on Facebook. If you're on Facebook liquidation sites, everybody is pushing these Lowe's trucks. You'll see them priced anywhere from $1,800 a truck to $3,500, $4,000 a truck. So the biggest thing we need to talk about is, are you ready to do it? Who are you going to buy it from? And all that fun stuff. So first and foremost, we sell trucks of this stuff for $2,200 a load plus freight from Palmetto, Georgia. I'm not the cheapest person. I'm not the most expensive person. I'm on the lower end of the spectrum right now as far as the price goes. But I'll tell you right now, I'm not the cheapest person to buy the Lowe's trucks from. And there's good reason for that. So let's start about, are you ready to buy? So just to start, trucks in general, truckloads, they're going to be anywhere from 18 pallets to 26 pallets. It's just a full tractor trailer load of product. If you're thinking about buying, the first thing you got to ask yourself, the first thing you've got to ask yourself is, have you bought a Lowe's pallet before? Have you tried the product from Lowe's before? And if not, go out, do that this weekend. Whether you buy it from me, our building B sells Lowe's pallets every Friday and Saturday. So you're welcome to come try it from us, try it from another local liquidator. It's up to you. It does not matter. Just go out and try a pallet, see if you like it. There is a lot to find out about it just by trying a few pallets out. And if you're buying from anybody that knows what they're doing, the Lowe's pallets shouldn't cost you an arm and a leg. It's a very cheap product. So just mentioned the cost of the load. So let's go into, obviously I offer them. But yeah, so here's why we don't currently offer them. Actually, in my notes, I sell them for $2,400. So why am I not the cheapest person to buy Lowe's from? That's the first thing, right? So when you're buying from me, and this video is not about buying Lowe's from me. If you want to buy Lowe's from me, fantastic. That's great. I'll love to sell something to you. I'm not pushing myself, but since we do offer this product, since we do sell all this stuff, I'm going to give you my point of view. So why do I sell it for more? Why am I not the cheapest person out there? So when you buy it from us, first and foremost, you're not guaranteed anything. We don't guarantee a premium product. If you are guaranteed a premium product from anybody out there, they're lying straight up to you. I had a customer come in just last week, and they were telling me that someone guaranteed them a great Lowe's truck for $4,500 a truck. I said, that guy's a liar, straight out. No doubt about it. Lowe's does not care. I'm telling you right now, there is nothing you can do to guarantee a Lowe's truck to be good unless you sell it built from your place, right? Lowe's does not care. Lowe's is going to toss on whatever the heck they want to toss on, whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's ugly. There is no premium product at the moment. Unless someone is physically building you a truck from their warehouse, you're not going to get Lowe's to guarantee you a premium load. Don't fall for that. Don't pay extra for that. It's not going to happen. So one reason we charge more, I feel like we can charge more, is we monitor the load. So we're not just a broker. You've got brokers right now. Anybody can do it, right? You can sit on your couch, post that you've got Lowe's trucks available for whatever. People call me all the time. Hey, I need a load for a customer. I sold a load for $3,000. I don't care what they sell the loads for. It's not my business, right? But anybody can sit on their couch at home, post that they got Lowe's trucks for sale, find somebody like me who actually owns the product, and then they can just drop ship the load. So they don't know what the loads are looking like for the week. For instance, this week alone, I sell to customers. I would bring in 40 to 50 loads ourselves every single week. So I'm monitoring the loads. I'm checking to see, hey, I can see what they look like. You know, if we pull 10 loads in like this just Tuesday into one of our warehouses, we brought in 8 loads of Lowe's alone. They were fantastic, great loads. Today, Wednesday, we brought in 3. They were total and complete trash. I hated it every single load. I put a pause. I called the drivers. I said, leave Lowe's, pull out of the docks. Don't take a single load off that dock. Leave. We'll try again another day. And so when I know that, and I've got customers who purchase trucks, I can say, hey, hold off. Let's not pull today. Let's wait for another day. It doesn't guarantee anything, but it does help in some situations where, you know, we're not pulling a full day's worth of trash out of Lowe's facility. There's still days where I pulled 4 fantastic loads, and then literally the next load after that was just utter and complete garbage. I can't help it. Nothing we can do about it, but we can monitor the loads because we are seeing them firsthand. We aren't just brokering these trucks; we're buying them ourselves. We're seeing them ourselves. So that's one big difference. And then, as I touched on, we own 100% of them, right? So we're not calling people trying to fulfill orders. We're not selling you a load, taking your money, and then trying to go out and buy the truck. We own 100% of them outright. Literally, I'm looking at my computer screen right now. I own 110 loads that have not been picked up as of today. That's 110 that haven't been picked up. I've got 50 on our floor at our distribution center right now that are on hand, but 110 that still have to be picked up. So we own everything. A lot of brokers right now, you don't have to own the product to sell it. So let's say, I'm a broker sitting on the couch at home. Tim calls me up, says, "Hey, I need a load." Okay, fantastic. Tim, I'm going to take your $3,000. I got your money. I'm going to go call Zach. Zach, hey, I need a load. I'm going to pay Zach $2,200, $2,400. I'm going to buy one from me. I'm going to ship it to whoever Tim tells me to ship it to. I'm going to set that up, and so Tim, his customer gets his load. Tim made $600. I made my money, and the customer gets his truck. Well, Tim did not own anything. Nothing wrong with it as long as Tim's not advertising it wrong. But you take a risk when you buy it from just a broker that doesn't own the product. One, that you're being overcharged, which $3,000 right now for Lowe's is being overcharged. But two, what happens when Tim can't find a truck? Tim doesn't own it. Let's say he tries to call me. Well, dude, I'm out. I sold all mine. Or I don't want to sell one to you. What are you going to do? Well, then Tim's going to have to keep going and keep going and keep going until he finds somebody that has a truck that they're willing to sell. And that could take a day, could take a week, it could take a month. And meanwhile, your money's tied up. So it's really important when you're looking for people to buy from that you just straight up ask them, do you own the product? You can ask them that. They can lie and not tell you, but do you own the product or are you brokering it? Now, I broker the load in the sense that I sell you the load, but I own it beforehand. So kind of an important question you can ask a potential vendor that you're dealing with. So another difference from us, I don't know if I put this in my notes or not, but we'll be posting some of this on YouTube actually, but we'll be offering a chance you guys can actually make an appointment to come out and view and pick your load from us if you want. It's a little bit more expensive. We've got a new warehouse opening up in Thomaston, Georgia. We'll be able to buy appointment for truckload offers, but you'll be able to come in and pick your load out physically. Like, I want that one. I don't want this one. And that way you're not taking as much of a risk. Still a very cheap price point, but we're taking some of the risk out of that for you. So let's see. Another thing, we're going to help you along the way. So if you have questions, we're going to answer those questions. So just whether you buy from me or anybody else, just find somebody that you're comfortable with that's going to answer those questions. That's not going to blow you off. That's not just looking for a one and done thing. But again, we're not here. This video is not about selling to you. You got to do your own research about it. So let's go ahead and talk about, are you ready for a Lowe's truck? Like I said before, buy some pallets. Don't just dive in for a truck. Buy some pallets, get started, and make sure that you're happy with the product, because it is a lot. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of trash that you have to deal with. So buy some pallets. Make sure you're happy with that. Second, let's talk about space. Truckloads, again, are 18 to 26 pallets. It's a full 53-foot semi-truck. So make sure you've got space. 1,500 square feet, to me, is kind of the minimum you want. And that doesn't have to be a warehouse space. You can do it out of a barn, a container. Get some storage units, just somewhere that a truck can get in physically to unload. That being said, you need to have equipment to unload. You need a way to unload it within 2 hours typically. So whether it's a forklift, a pallet jack and a dock, a bobcat, whatever you want, just 12 guys in the back of the truck. I've had guys literally with no equipment whatsoever unload it in less than 2 hours. They go to Home Depot, they find some guys, bring them back home, knock it out pretty quick. Make sure we've got cash. So money's the next thing, right? So like we talked about, Lowe's are cheap. It's $2,400 a load plus freight. You're in at less than $3,000 all in. That being said, just because it's cheap doesn't mean you can't lose everything. Doesn't mean you can't buy a whole load of trash. I tell everybody in this business, don't risk what you don't have to lose. You might be willing to lose it, but don't risk what you don't have. People come to me, they have come to me in the past, hey man, this is my last $200, I'm buying a pallet, I'm trying to get back on my feet. Go away, don't come to me, please. Buy a lottery ticket. It's not that I don't want to help you. I don't want that on my conscience. I don't want you giving me your last $200, last $2,000 to try to turn whatever situation that you're in around, and then something goes wrong, you get a bad deal, and then I've got that on my conscience that I cost you something, even though it's not really my fault. So don't risk what you don't have. This is not the business to get in if you don't have it to lose. Straight up 100%. Have some kind of cash reserve after. If you've got $10,000 to play with, fantastic. Buy a truck, try it out. If you've got $3,000 in your bank account, don't send me that $3,000 for your Lowe's truck, please. Talked about unloading it, obviously. If you can't unload it, if you can't find a way to unload it in 2 hours, my suggestion is to find a liquidator that's willing to take that load into their facility and let you pick it up in a box truck, Penske truck, U-Haul truck. There's plenty of them out there. We're one of them. You can have a load shipped to us. You can pick it up from us. That's totally fine. We'll work that out with you. Happy to help. The next thing that it's funny, you wouldn't think that people would have an issue with this, is make sure you know how to sell your stuff. Make sure you have a plan on where to sell it. I have people come into the warehouse all the time, buy 6, 10, 12, 13, 14 pallets, and I don't see them for 6 months. And then when they finally come back in, I'm, hey, where'd you go? Where you at? How'd it go? They're like, well, we just sold through the rest of it. I had no clue what we were going to do when we bought it, but thought it'd be fun, bought it anyway. Have a plan. I don't care what your plan is, but have a plan for it. One more time. It's between 18 and 26 pallets per truck. This is a lot of product. This is not just, 2, 3 pieces. This is hundreds of pieces we're talking about. We're talking about large items, small items, medium items. Have a way to sell it. Don't have one avenue, have multiple avenues. So whether it's Facebook, Craigslist, eBay, whatever it is, figure out a way to sell it. I suggest, as far as the Lowe's trucks go, plan to sell it through the flea market, through Facebook, through auctions. This is not going to be your eBayable product. You will find things in here you can sell on eBay, but if you're an eBay seller, if that's how you sell, don't buy a Lowe's truck. It's not worth your time. Again, flea markets, Facebook is fine. Yard sales are great. Auction houses are even better. Just some way to move the product, because again, you're paying $3,000 and under for a truck. It's cheap stuff. We want to move it quick. We want to turn it over and get it gone. The next biggest thing, and I have a customer that agreed to do a video for me, and I'm going to drop it here in a second, and he touches on it too. About 1 minute.
Hey guys, Frank with Phillips One Liquidation in Norcross, Georgia. Just wanted to share a little bit of my experience with the Lowe's truckloads. Real quick, a few good things, a few bad things, depends on how you take it. These trucks are cheap. That's wonderful. They're very low cost, and they usually have a pretty good profitability on them. They produce a lot of trash though. We have 2 8-yards and a 30-yard roll-off. We fill them twice a week. It is what it is. But there's usually one pallet in that entire truck that will pay for that entire truck. Depending on the week, we've had things that come in, like a pizza oven that was worth about $2,000 to us. A pallet full of DeWalt tools. A pallet full of the Komodo Joe smokers, the little red egg smokers. Good money. Cost the truck not that much. They produce a lot of trash. Takes a lot to process. Takes a lot of patience. But if you know what you're doing, you make pretty good money. Not a huge fan of the way Lowe's loads the trucks or the time that they take to load the trucks. They're not very quick or efficient about it. But typically the drivers are on top of it and they get it to us. We get it unloaded. We turn out 2 or 3 trucks a week, depending on the week. I personally have a customer base that I love, that takes care of us and makes me keep buying these Lowe's trucks. I love them. I can't get enough of them. If you have any questions, give Zach a call. He'll take care of you. Thanks.
Again, that was Frank Phillips, guys, with Phillips One Liquidation. And again, thanks, Frankie, for doing that video for me. Just goes to show, guys, it's important to me that you ask questions, you ask us about this Lowe's stuff, but it's more important that you reach out to other customers, other buyers of this Lowe's product, not just the guy selling it to you. I'm going to tell you, based off my experience, but my experience, again, is buying trucks, flipping pallets. Frankie with Phillips One and Norcross, he sells it all single. So he sells it all, breaks it down, sells it all in a storefront. So it's very important just to make sure you're asking the right questions to the right people. So again, thank you, Frankie, for taking the time out of your day to do that video. But get a trash can. Get a big dumpster. Have a big dumpster. Have someone planning to dump it fairly quickly and drop that wherever you're going to process this Lowe's truck. Get a big one. Huge, right? Just get a big dumpster. It's going to save you so much time and energy It's not even the joke. It's not even a joke. You just do it. It'll save you so much time, so much headache. Because again, these loads are cheap, right? $2,400, $3,000. You're getting this stuff so cheap. There's no sense in trying to fix it. You're gonna get doors. You're gonna get windows. You're gonna get vanities that are busted to crap, right? They're not worth trying to fix. You just want to dump them. So same thing with anything. You're gonna get a little small stuff, little junky whatevers. I don't even know, like the little light switch things behind me. You're gonna get those, right? You don't want to sell that for 50 cents. You want to toss it. So just get a big dumpster. Plan on throwing it away. Just plan on tossing it. Cherry pick the stuff that you want. Toss the rest of it and move on. It's about moving the product quickly and not milking every single thing. So that's the biggest advice that I have on the Lowe's trucks. Get a dumpster and plan to throw some stuff away. Let's see. Yeah. Be prepared to have some patience. This is a lot of work. Like I said, one more time, this is a lot of stuff. This is 18 to 26 pallets per truck. Patience. This stuff's not going to go away on its own. It's not going to go away overnight. It's not going to sell out in 2 days. What most people lack in this business is effort. It's the time, it's the energy, it's the hustle to get rid of this stuff. They see other people doing it. They see, people selling pallets. They see people selling at the flea market, and they assume this is so easy that it's not going to take any time, that their money's going to come back to them overnight, and they fail. They fail quickly because they don't put in the effort. And Lowe's takes a tremendous amount of effort. You're not going to just open stuff up and be brand new. You're going to deal with used stuff, broken stuff. You'll find new stuff. You'll find some great stuff in there, but it takes patience. It takes work. It takes time. People in this business consistently look for the easy way out. And that doesn't stop when it comes to the single items. People ask me about pallets all the time. They think it's easy. It's not easy. When you start getting into the Lowe's trucks, you'll see how easy it isn't. So the key is just to move it quickly. Don't worry about getting top dollar for every single thing. It doesn't matter. You want to move it. You want to turn it and move on to the next one. You want to start getting multiple a week, multiple a month, however you want to do it. Move the product. Don't stress about every little thing. If it's a $200 sock, get $100 for it. Somebody offers you 80, take $80, move on. Get the money, flip it, keep going. But yeah, and there, my notes 3 or 4 times I had, get a dumpster, get a freaking dumpster, because you're going to want it. That's just the truth, right? That's literally the truth here. These items aren't worth trying to fix. I mean, it's just not. It's cheap. Get a dumpster. I'm going to say it again because it's important. That's like the biggest takeaway. It takes effort. It takes a dumpster. But last thing really is, in all honesty, it's fun. It's going to be a lot of work, but you're going to make some money. Like I said, you just watched the video of the customer who he gets 2 loads a week. Great guy, really fun. We talk on almost a daily basis. He buys 2 trucks a week. He started out buying furniture. He started out buying 1 pallet a week from me earlier in the year, and now he buys 2 Lowe's trucks every Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. The dude's getting 2 trucks a week. He's moving it. He understands that it takes effort, but he understands it takes the dumpster. He gets rid of the trash. He moves it, and every Tuesday, Wednesday, he's getting 2 trucks in. He's moving it every single weekend. He knows the deal. He started out with literally a pallet at a time this year. Earlier in the year, 1 pallet. Now he's moving 2 trucks a week. He's got it. He realizes that he knows they're cheap. It's Lowe's, but as you can tell by watching his video, it's cheap for a reason, and he keeps making money, and that's the whole point, right? So that's pretty much it. I'm going to include a few pictures of Lowe's pallets, loads. I might try to do a little video at the end of one of our last Lowe's trucks, kind of give you guys a better idea of what they look like. But that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you would subscribe to the YouTube channel, we're gonna do more posts like this one with other trucks like Walmart, Home Depot, Target, all that kind of fun stuff. So just subscribe. Make sure you're watching all our videos. And then if you want a Lowe's truck from us, since I'm on, I might as well plug War on Retail one more time. If you want a Lowe's truck from us, please give us a call or an email. You can email us at waronretailllc@gmail.com. You can call me at 470-473-9023. If I don't answer, which I don't always do, you can call Maisha at 470-473-0018. She'll be more than happy to get you in touch with me if you're ready for a Lowe's truck. And again, be looking out for some news about our distribution center opening up in Thomaston, where you can pick out your own Lowe's truck, or we've got other stuff coming too, very exciting stuff, but we'll let you pick out your truck, no risk to that. When you pick out your own, you get to see it, you get to pick it. You know what you're getting. There's no risk about getting a bad truck when you do it that way. So that's pretty much it, guys. We'll see you next time, I guess. And again, hit the subscribe, hit the like button. Thank you.